The Global Forum on Migration and Development, the Civil Society Day 2, has come to an end today. So we're at the end of the GFMD in 2017 in Germany, and I have with me today Wies Maas, who is the chair of civil society for this year's GFMD, and she will share her reflections on the outcomes, on the results, and whether she can be satisfied as speaking for civil society.
Yeah, so we literally just closed the Civil Society Day, so then we're always in this up of what a great day, what a great group of people, what a great energy. Of course, the proof is in the pudding. We really need to see what we're taking home, what governments are going to do with our recommendations. We've heard a lot about implementation, a lot of treaties, conventions, recommendations, guidelines, principles, they're out there and they're not being implemented. And because of that, families are separated, children are put in detention, people are dying crossing borders, and that's what we want to solve as civil society groups. But I mean, at this stage, asking me now, I'm quite hopeful that we accomplished to create a further civil society movement that will work on these issues.
So from all these recommendations, all these principles you've named, you have one single one you would share with us as the most outstanding one from this GFMD?
Well, I think what everyone has been talking about, because it's such an outstanding example, is the children's rights document that has been produced by your organization and a large group of other organizations, because it really lays out specifically what's going wrong for children on the move, what vulnerabilities they might have, what rights violations, but also what we can do in very concrete, specific recommendations. And I mean, the easiest one to mention, of course, is that every government should stop putting children in detention. It's such a no-brainer, and the conventions are out there, the rules are out there, and yet governments still think there's a reason to put children in detention, and we have all the alternatives readily available. So that's somehow an easy one, because I don't think anyone can disagree with it. But there's many other issues that we talked about that are much more complicated. Regularization of irregular migrants, the decriminalization of not only of migrants themselves who might not have the right papers, but also of organizations that try to help these people. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on and on. You asked for one. But
so now after today you go home with some commitments, right? With some strategies. You've learned a lot, so what is your take-home message you would like to share?
Yeah, so there's two take-home messages that I also shared in the plenary. Implementation. So me, myself, I work at the moment in the Netherlands with refugees and migrants. So for me, looking already at the policy framework that the Netherlands has in place and what's not going well on all these issues that I just mentioned, that's one takeaway. And we do not need the global compact for that, but the global compact is going to be a great, let's say, hook or anchor to sit down, in my case with the Dutch government. So that's one element, and on a national level. The other one is mobilization. We have an amazing crowd of people here, but it's only 200 organizations. There are hundreds of thousands of organizations out there that work on these issues, or that maybe want to work on these issues, and also ordinary citizens, or maybe citizens that are skeptical or have fear towards migration and migrants. We really need to get down to that level and have a dialogue with people, with grassroots groups, so that we spread the word.
Thank you very much, Wies,
Yeah.
for all you've done for this GFMD, and all the best for your take-home messages and this melodies.
Yeah, and thank you, and good luck to you too.
Thank you.